What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update, guys. We're coming from that state of New York with that corrupt judge Merchan, guys. We're seeing over the Stormy Daniels case, guys. We got Donald Trump coming out in this next update. This clip absolutely blasting Judge Merchan, exposing him for who he truly is, guys, and taking it a step further, and giving us his plans on what he plans to do to get rid of this guy, Judge Merchan, and get him off his case, guys. I'm excited to get to this update, see exactly what Donald Trump had to say. So we're gonna get straight to the clip, and I'll get my thoughts on the back end of the video, guys. So definitely stick around to the end, so guys, get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube pushes this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Before we even do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Trump 100% defies Judge Juan Merchan's gag order in New York, challenging him to throw him in prison. Yes, I think Trump wants to go to prison. I'll explain to you why that's a good thing and will almost certainly secure him as our president. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the Happy Patriots things get weird. Trump goes, I'm Nelson Mandela, and we'll read the Truth Social posts and the fallout from the liberal journalists going crazy, which is his whole point. Let's go. Okay, this is about as big as I can get it for you guys. Here's Trump on Truth Social. Crooked Judge Juan Merchan is not allowing me to talk, is taking away my First Amendment rights. He's got me gagged, because he doesn't want the facts behind the gag to come out. Now, this, for Trump being a man who often has a loose grip of the truth, this is actually true. Judge Merchan does not want the facts of the case to come out, and he is gag ordering him. Specifically, he's going, you can't talk about my daughter, but his daughter, this adult age daughter, okay, it's not like she's 8 years old. This woman's in her 30s. She runs giant political campaigns, making millions of dollars for the Democrat Party. And he does not want that fact to come out. So in this case, Trump is being completely accurate. How many corrupt, biased, crooked, Joe Biden Protection Agency New York judges do I have to endure before somebody steps in? He's yelling at the Supreme Court here, guys. Step in. I had New York federal judge Lewis Kaplan with a woman, that's E. Jean Carroll, he can't even say her name, who I never knew and had nothing to do with until she used me for defamation. She used me for defamation. She did not know what day, month, or year the supposed incident took place. She knew nothing, Kaplan, a Hillary friend, need I say more, wouldn't even let my lawyers put on a proper case, made it 2 cases instead of 1, took away my American right to defend myself, and was a crazed bully as his wife and friends sat in the courthouse every day in their little roped off section and prodded him on in awe. This is that's the E. Jean Carroll one. We're going to get to Nelson Mandela in a minute. Here's another article over at MSNBC. Why it matters that Trump keeps comparing himself to Nelson Mandela. Remember, these are by liberal writers. The problem isn't just that Donald Trump keeps comparing himself to Nelson Mandela. It's his motivation that makes the rhetoric significantly worse. Now they're going into his motive. They're so terrified of Trump's motive. What about Judge Juan Merchan's motive? What about E. Jean Carroll's motive? Are you afraid of that, anybody? Motive. Does Joe Biden have a motive? If Joe Biden has a motive, someone please tell me in the chat below. Because so far, I think all of his motor functions have reduced down to just a little robot going around going, ice cream. I think that's all that's left of the cerebral cortex is the ice cream pleasure center. 6 months ago, Donald Trump held a campaign event in New Hampshire where the indicted former president suggested he was prepared to be incarcerated. You guys don't understand. I'm telling you, this is the goal with Trump. He wants to be incarcerated. Let me zoom in on this a little bit more so you can quote, I don't mind being Nelson Mandela because I'm doing it for a reason. A Republican told a group of followers, we've got to save our country from these fascists. Oh, that's so good. Because the left always calls Trump a fascist. And now he calls the left a fascist, which is true. They actually are fascistic. And he aligns himself with Nelson Mandela. Now, just so you guys know, Trump is getting according to polls, one of the highest percentages of black voters going for him right now. Black men, 30%. 30%. Those numbers are insane. It's historic. So for Trump to align himself with a black political figure like Nelson Mandela, who was wrongly jailed, Trump is trying to get thrown in jail. And if it is, it's pure branding. Some say Martin Luther King wanted to go to Birmingham jail too for political reasons. Because you become a legend when you do. Trump would just become the only president to be thrown in jail by a political opponent. He wants that branding. Now, some of my audience, you guys, my older audience are going, we can't let them put Trump in jail. What happens if Trump goes to jail? If Trump goes to jail, that'll be the best day of his political career. It's pure marketing, guys. It would be like someone donated $1 billion, probably $5 billion worth of media coverage free for Trump. He'd sit there in the orange suit. By the way, all the fellow inmates would be worshiping him and loving him and saying he's great because they all feel like they've been mistried and falsely prosecuted. It would be the greatest moment. He's challenging. He's got Judge Merchan here. He's got him over a barrel. Judge Merchan doesn't know if he should, what to do on the pot. One of three things. Maybe you can help me in the chat. Anyways, let's get back to Trump. Here's Trump directly challenging Merchan. I'm going to make this big on the screen here for you. Page 3. Now we have Merchan, who is not allowing me to talk, thereby violating the law, the Constitution, all at once. It is so bad what he is trying to get away with. How was he even chosen for this case? I heard he fought the hell like hell to get it, and all of the rest of them also. If this partisan hack wants to put me in the clink for speaking the open and obvious truth, I will gladly become a modern day Nelson Mandela, guys. This is branding. He's the best. He's the media king. He cares more about winning and his brand. He would become the biggest political brand ever if Merchan was dumb enough to throw him in jail. So now he's going to purposefully defy the order. Now watch. Merchan will not throw him in jail. I'll bet you, if anything, Merchan will start levying fines instead, which is a wussy way out. He's going to levy fines against him instead of throwing him in jail. He wants to just take more money. That's about all they can do. Is just up it by millions. It'll be, so this is if he becomes a modern day Nelson Mandela. It'll be my great honor, all caps. We have to save our country from these political operators masquerading as prosecutors and judges, and I'm willing to sacrifice my freedom for that worthy cause. Correct. We are a failing nation, but on November 5th, we will become a great nation again. Make America great again, he says. And then he ends with that brand. He wants to go to prison so bad. He thinks it'd be great. I'm telling you, that's been the plan all along. He is challenging them. Remember, it's not Trump versus Biden. It is Trump versus the state. Trump has he launched that narrative when he first started his campaign and doubled down on it. He's not fighting Biden at all. Biden's not even conscious. How's that? He's not trying to win Biden. It is Trump is saying the state is after me. And so Biden, I don't have to even hit Biden on the economy, the border. I wish he would, but I'm saying the real thing that Trump is here to do is reform our crooked, corrupt state. What's happening in New York is actually worse than what's happening on the border. I know that's news to you guys because the mainstream media won't report it. The undermining of our legal system will create a bigger, if you know human history, it'll create a bigger bloodbath than what's happening at the border. You're about to lose the rule of law. You're about to have people not believe in the vote or democracy or the law. And I just want all the press to shut your pie because you think I'm talking about the right and I'm talking about the left. Guys, the left are about to throw out democracy. They're about to throw out the rule of law, throw out manners, throw out common dignity, throw out your fellow man, throw out judges and just say, you know what? We don't believe any of this. This was all a construct of the Enlightenment. And they're going to go full anarchist, atheist on you and just go survival of the fittest. That's why they hate the Second Amendment.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those of you who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, guys. We're seeing that gag order from Judge Juan Merchan starting to backfire and, come back to haunt him. Donald Trump is now blatantly coming for, stating that he is not going to follow the orders of this, corrupt rogue Judge of Merchan who's trying to gag Donald Trump, say that he cannot say one thing and silence him, from telling the truth to the public. Donald Trump says, jail me, put me in jail. I'm going to call your bluff. I want to see you come and put me in jail. Judge Juan Merchan putting Trump in jail will be very similar to the effect we've seen, down in Fulton County, Georgia, but probably, multiplied by 10. We've seen, Donald Trump go down there for that historic mugshot coming in Fulton County, Georgia with that DA, Fani Willis, guys. And that's when, the truth and all the corruption of, this state was exposed. We've seen an enormous amount of support, come forth for Donald Trump after that mugshot was taken down in Fulton County, Georgia, guys. More and more people could relate with Donald Trump, how he was being wrongfully accused and try these charges, these political witch hunts coming after this guy. This was the big shift when we seen a lot of people waking up, seeing that, they were only coming after Donald Trump because he is running for presidency, and that support that he got following that Fulton County mugshot is exactly why we're seeing him bucking back against the system, bucking back against Judge Juan Merchan once again, guys, saying that he is not going to adhere to the silencing of, coming from this judge's corrupt court, guys. Kangaroo courts cannot keep Donald Trump silent for much longer, guys. He's going to come out, and show the people either they're going to arrest me, or they're going to let me tell the truth, and get it out to the people, one of the two. They're going to get tired of Donald Trump telling the truth, and they would have to come after him, or they'll continue to, let him push the truth, which would then lead to people being able to, come up with their own conclusions, seeing through the media lies that, coming from the left, they're trying to keep that blanket over the truth. Donald Trump is, coming out and putting it all in front. We're seeing it on that Truth Social. He didn't hold back, guys. In that Truth Social post, he posted saying that, this is a corrupt judge, guys. Kangaroo court system, once again, another blatant political witch hunt, stating that we can see this clear as day, guys. And I mean, come on now. We're seeing that Judge Juan Merchan is trying to keep this guy, Donald Trump, silent because we're seeing Donald Trump come forth with, the truth. Evidence on Juan Merchan showing that he has a conflict of interest within this case, guys, because his daughter, she's got, so much support and backing from the left. No one's buying the fact that Juan Merchan's daughter is, donating to all these figures on the left, and Juan Merchan doesn't, follow similar suit. And that is exactly why we've seen Donald Trump, after every time he's had, court over there with Juan Merchan, he's going right in front of the courthouse and, put him on blast, put his daughter on blast, airing out the truth of what's actually going on. That's why we're seeing Juan Merchan trying to silence Donald Trump, threatening jail even. Donald Trump says, go ahead and make me the next Nelson Mandela, guys, comparing himself to such a powerful black figurehead, one who was wrongfully jailed, guys, saying that he would essentially be like Nelson Mandela, being wrongfully jailed, by his political opponent just for coming out and speaking the truth, guys. Juan Merchan better watch out, guys. And this isn't the worst of the ice to cake on this update, guys. We've got Donald Trump now launching a lawsuit on this corrupt rogue judge Juan Merchan, guys. He is now calling his bluff, saying that, he's not going to adhere to that gag order. And on top of that, he has launched a lawsuit against this corrupt judge, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. A monstrous update, guys, coming in the state of New York. Donald Trump is not done fighting, is not done kicking. Hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible. You guys share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. It doesn't cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button, guys. So we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week.